Yes.
Hey, how's it? Welcome. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another game. My name's Shaky. I'm joined by Nikki as well. Welcome, Nikki.
Yes.
You excited for
Hello.
this game?
Yes, I watched the games earlier, and I think we have a very good lineup for today's game.
Yeah.
T6 were looking fairly alright in the playoff session yesterday, as well as Seagulls' very dominant victory this morning against Plastic with their 13-0. So we are hoping for maybe another performance like that from Seagulls.
Well, 100%. I mean, Seagulls did fantastic against Plastic. 13-0 was such a good score to have.
Yeah.
Now we're going up at T6, and I've heard T6 is a little bit, they're quite a challenging team to go up against. So hopefully we're not getting the same type of game, because no one wants to watch a 13-0, at the end of the day. But I mean, the main question, are you excited for this to happen?
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm very much hoping for, I believe this game is going to be very close. Very much a thing of lose one round, win one round, because of how dominant both teams can be.
Yeah, definitely. I like exactly what you said. Both teams extremely dominant.
Ooh, instant lock jet. Yeah, that very crisp. Yes. Ooh. I wonder what that's about.
I spoke too soon.
Yes.
I jinxed it. I spoke too soon. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway,
but
it gives a bit more opportunity to look at the display a bit more. But
yeah,
we saw we just saw there on the screen. Instant Jet. We all had a Yoru as well.
Yeah. Instant Jet with the double initiator play, which could be quite strong for T6.
It could definitely be.
Yeah.
Possibly a Yoru that I think saw coming up from Defenders.
Yes, it was mates on the Yoru for Seagulls, which is not really an agent we've seen him on recently, because earlier he was playing Jet and he's been quite known for... Okay, I've just been informed that a game had crashed, and that's why our delay has happened.
No, that's okay. The audience is quite used to it at this point, so we could just take our time and just talk about what we think is going to happen. But Abyss is quite a unique map. It's gone through a lot of controversy with all the bugs that the developers had to fix on that Riot's really dropped the ball on the map. And hopefully, I know for a fact that a few has been fixed. Not an easy map to play, but it's definitely unique in its own way.
Yeah, because you've also got on B side, I think it is, you've got the jump onto site, which some players may fail on. Yeah,
true. Yeah, that jump's horrible, trying to get over that little crevasse, whatever it's called. I like that. You know, that's not, that type of mechanic's not really implemented in any other type of similar game. Like CS doesn't have anything like that. So I think the developers,
they've given us a very unique one. Yes. Yes, we're getting that double initiator as well back. We're getting the same lineup that T6 was going for, and what appears to be the same lineup for Seagulls. We're with them running the double duelist.
And I see a return of Chamber as well. Chamber's really been making its return back into the scene after being nerfed to the ground a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing mates on the Chamber, so it's a bit strange seeing Funnington on it and mates on the area.
Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, we got the. Got it all started now. We're really excited to see where the team's go. Pistol round as things go. I mean, I'm not expecting a massive play from either of these teams in the pistol round. I'm just kind of expecting them to kind of take their time. We'll see what they do with it.
It does appear that we're getting either a mid to A push for most of the team, with a possibly B fake from Astra on the first round, which is a bit strange. Because normally you would be faking further into the game than the first round.
Yeah, definitely. So, but we're gonna get this game started, and like I said, a few different players gonna come up on the team. They might be able to get the dart broken out, but the instant early pick off. Well, nice little pick out for Funnington.
Nice headshot. It was indeed.
Crosshair placement was good on that.
Like they knew that he was there, but they just weren't expecting him to peek with that one tap.
Yeah, no, they did not expect it at all.
No.
But we'll see what else they can bring to the table. Still only, well, they did return the favor, obviously, with that pick on the Jet. So it's going to be an even playing field now.
We've still got that Astra in B.
Yeah.
With the Sova's now wrapping around to join the Astra in the B push.
What would you say is your favorite play? What would you say is your favorite agent to play on this map?
I am a Gecko main, but I do quite like the Cypher play on Abyss.
Okay.
Because on A-site defense, you can hold down quite a bit.
Yeah, Cypher is definitely one of my favorite as well. It's so fun to be able to get the play there.
You're very flexible with what you can do on this game.
Yeah, yeah. So would you say you call yourself a Cypher main?
No, I'm very much a Gecko main.
Okay. All right, nice. Okay. And Gecko's received a few nerfs though recently, hasn't it?
Yeah, he has. I'm not too I'm not too impressed with it, but
yeah,
you can't change what Riot does.
You can't.
No.
Well, nice little utility being used on Spikers to try to stop the defuse. The two shots going to come out. The flame is actually coming through. The shots 1, 2. Can we make it?
Blamey going insane from behind. Oh, that
SDC.
nice. What? I have no idea what's going through their head. Because they should have seen Blamey coming up from behind with the first kill that he got.
Yeah, no, that was no comms whatsoever.
No.
Surely with them dying, they would have been able to see someone up top there. But
yeah,
you got a free 3K on top of there, so that was a good round for T6, and I think that's kind of sets the mark for us as we go into the second round. Economy-wise, they're still doing pretty good. I see 3 Guardians that's picked up by T6, so they're not going to really mess them out around on this map. And they've got a Vandal and a Bulldog.
Damn. They've got that Astra on B site again, which they've still got their Spike in spawn. No one has Spike.
Yeah, they're using those Guardians just to push up. All they want to do is just play aggressively with this.
Yeah. It's like they've just ignored their plan. But that was a beautiful flash from Mates.
Good one, yeah, gorgeous. Be able to pick up a few.
Can he get that Guardian?
Luga, missing it all.
What was that whiff?
Flopping out. Really bad whiff for both teammates there, mate.
That should have been that should have been a free Guardian for him.
That could have been, yeah, possibly. Still managed to get 2 on the second round, which is quite important because you are hurting the economy of T6. So there's an opportunity to try and get back into this.
Yes, the Breach now has the Spike, pushing back onto B site again. But Seagulls still appear to be on A.
Yeah, they all want to try and take their time, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, they really don't know what their plan's going to happen.
No,
they're so far away, they can't really hear any audio cue. All they're going to hear is just that plan going down. So they still should get them to start moving now, at least.
It appears they're both going in for their spawn. But we will have the Cypher, no, not Cypher, Sova holding to make sure that they can't cut in.
A bit of time.
Yeah.
Trying to play, looking for something. Luga on the corner.
Oh, and they just didn't expect this over there.
Managed to get one.
Nice blind from Remza.
Does pick it up with the Guardian. Really good. 1v2 time's going to tick away, but they can't save that weapon. So that's going to be, in all things fair, SDC did lose the round, but they're going to be quite happy with this.
Yes, they have gained
the attackers then, and they can manage to get back on the economy.
Yes, the Eclon should be looking pretty strong against T6 now.
It should be good enough though. Third round, we all know what the third round means. A nice little full buy for STC. And they're going to be able to set that up. Nice little melee as Asmodeus has there. I haven't seen that. I haven't played in a while, but that's a really nice melee.
Yeah, it's one of the transforming ones, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It turns from a knife
Beautiful.
into a scythe.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Interesting. That's my favorite skin by far.
Yeah, I had it in my store yesterday, and I was tempted to buy it, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely nice. Well, looks like a similar strat. They've dropped Spike in the spawn. And it looks like they're going to try and take up a bit more space. Funnington's still sitting on that long mid, looking for any sort of pick here. Is he going to make the same mistake? The dot's going to come out. That's going to give away his position. Flash and utility being used, but Chambers.
He's had to TP away. Yeah. But they appear to be playing the exact same plays every single round, which hopefully Seagulls should be able to figure out soon, that they've always got that Astra on the B site.
Yeah,
and
Astra,
yeah. I would expect by now that they would have put more than just this chamber on mid, because of how aggressively they are pushing up through mid at the start of every round.
Yeah, I mean, the Chamber's been trying to stop the push, but it's so difficult up against a breach. The amount of utility being thrown at him, you're not really going to be able to do much.
It's hard when it's like a 1v3 as well from such a long range. Ooh, nice pick off from Mates.
Yeah, he picks up one. That's going to help him get some momentum with the fight. Flame's going to get the cages out as he's trying to push up forward. Mate doesn't know what's going to happen, but Croaks is there to get one. Funnington with the clear. And actually a double tap. Good one by SDC. Getting themselves back into this round and getting a score on the board. And that's, I'm happy with that, you know. It's too expected on the third round, though. They had to win that one.
Yeah, they definitely had a gun advantage against T6. Because they had, they all had full buys on Seagulls, but I didn't fully see the T6 loadout.
Yeah.
But I think I saw a few Guardians in there.
Yeah, I mean, as it stands now, T6 has got 4 Vandals and a Sheriff on Luga. Luga is 1 point away from that ult, so he can use that. Maybe they're going to play a post-plant if they can get onto site.
Yeah.
But it does look they're going to push back up. Asmode is also sitting with only a classic. Utility being used. Funnington thinking again that they can get a pick. But, it's just not going to work.
No, it's not. If you're doing the same thing, while the other team is also doing the exact same thing, eventually, for someone, it's not going to work.
Yeah. What they say is the true definition of madness, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a similar result. Flamey is low, he could find it. Oh, utility out in the hand, might be able to get a few shots. Asmodeus grabs it, but the swing from Blue Whale gets the kill on him.
The kill with the classic.
Yeah, he was low, and that helped, but he didn't know that, so that's really good for him to get that pick up. So it does put them in a 2v4 situation, but they might be able to get something out of this. Blue Whale in a very fortunate position to get that pick, just as Codes looks away.
Ooh, a lucky
Reyna.
Reyna.
Try and make something, Reyna.
But
Remza
she's been spotted.
Looking for the play. Something to do, flash in hand, trying to clear the other around the corner.
Ooh.
The sidestep from Blue Ray with a 4K in that 4th round.
Although
that's going to give them a very, very nice win.
She got distracted by the flash, but then, although it should have just been an easy kill for Remster, just a whiff from what could have been a simple kill to then get her onto site.
Yeah, really nice.
Ooh,
good all around.
It appears we may be having Mates through mid instead of Funnington.
He's definitely setting up something. He's got his TP back. He's going to be able to look for... They are going to pick around the corner. Mates, I'm just waiting for him to try and get that pick on that jet, but so far not much. He's going to retreat from that corner. Meanwhile, Luga looks to be getting some sort of momentum onto the safe site.
Yes, got the one-way smoke from the Omen. Hopefully to play in Seagull's advantage, but instead T6 rotates away through mid.
They do have some sort of angle. Mates is holding that quite nicely, so he might be able to spot Blue Whale jumping down. They're not too sure about where they could be.
No, it's very much a game of hide and seek to try and find where everyone is.
Yeah, Mates back on the corner, looking for an angle. Blue
but
something.
he's only got a Guardian though, so if they all swing at the same time, they won't have a good experience.
But
But
gets
that
one though. He did not
yes.
spot the utility from the left. He managed to hear the breach use of utility, but not really much on that. They did get one kill though.
Yeah, the one kill was still massive, but he just needs
30
more
seconds
awareness.
left.
He needs to notice the kill from the left.
Blue well. Codex, he doesn't know he's there. Oh,
No,
finally,
oh.
looks at the corner. He's managed to find it. 3v3, probably the most equal round we've seen for SDC. Can they make
Yes.
it work though? Retreat immediately off the spike is trying to play this post-plant situation. But
Yes.
it's going to come through from Codex as he looks for something to do here. A few smokes have come out as well. Utility, they do have the scan down on the
Switch it to a
radar. Ren's
2v3.
taking some damage on Luga. Possibly trying to find a bit more. Flamey and Luga holding that corner. Cam, nowhere to run, says Luga, looking for something to play. Codex going to push up forward. Can someone stick the spike? I don't think it's going to happen as Luga sprays the spike one more
No.
time. As it takes down, pick around the corner and again Remza gets the
But
pick. Is enough time?
do they have time?
Possibly by a millisecond. Is it going to be enough?
Ooh, is it? Oh,
my
no.
days. If
Milliseconds.
only someone stuck it earlier.
Yeah, but the Sova still had one of the charges from his Fury left.
Yeah, but that charge only nicks you down to about 50%, so he could have
Yeah.
stuck it.
But then
Quite unfortunate.
if they used their util differently, they could have. It could have killed them.
Yeah, definitely. I think in a situation like that, if they just halved it at least after that last charges used from the Sova, they could have played that so much different.
Yeah.
But
They could have
really
won the
good
round.
Good round by ACC.
Only one on A site. Even though there's all 5 pushing through main.
Yeah, I mean, T6 is playing a really good game here. They've been
Yeah,
pushing
they
on
are.
quite a lot. Beautiful dodge by the Sova, managed to take and get the info that's necessary. Immediate rush onto side.
Ooh.
Missing all shots. Does get it in the end, as Croaks also gets Remza. Now
Yeah.
that's going to put them in a bad position to try and defend or get back onto side. Shot from Mate
Nice
does
shot
land.
from mates.
He just needs to get that momentum back, that confidence in himself.
Yeah.
A few flashes around the corner. Blue well gonna pick. The crosshair place from Mate just not gonna be correct for this one.
No.
Putting him down to a 2v4. Dart's gonna get immediately destroyed as he's looking for fight. Flamesy gets one. Flamesy get a second. And T6 is on fire.
Yeah. I think part of the reason why they lost round is because they were all in similar spots, and they only left the Omen on A site.
Yeah. Very
Because
true.
if they had more than just the Omen on A, if they did say a 2-2-1 with the 1 on B, 2 mid, 2 A, it would have played out a lot better. But it just gets to their, like, where they're expecting the opponents to be.
Yeah, it's very true what you're saying. It's just about making sure that you keep that confidence at the end of the day. Just commit. Ooh,
Mates
maybe.
opping.
Mates. Oh, we've seen him on this orb. We've seen him make
Yeah.
it work as well. Good angles.
Seen him
Possibly
play it
another
with
one.
both Chamber and Jet and both be successful. But
Yeah.
it appears he's just scared them off of mid. Because they know how powerful he can be with that op.
I do like the play that T6 is doing here. They got a pick off B, but they're going to go straight towards A, as Modius does get a pick off for the Odin. They hear the all being taken, so this is where the
Yeah.
mind game starts. Are they gonna hold this?
Will
Are they gonna keep
Osmodius have the new bundle advantage from? But no, he doesn't.
Possibly. You got distracted completely. Oh, nice little jump. I love to see it. Almost gets another one. Possibly
Oh,
gets a shot
that
on
was
Fence.
nice.
He's not going to be able to get much more as Remza does clean up the kill on to Flamey.
It's just that
And,
single Sova.
Single Sova left. Luga does have
Yeah.
some shock darts in the utility. Does have the spike as well, so he doesn't have to play a very difficult game.
We know how good Luga can be, but we don't know how they can be in the 1v3 situation. Because we know they play good with the team and with the post plant, but it's just getting there.
The timing.
Ooh.
The timing.
Lovely
12 seconds
2K
left.
from Luga.
10 seconds left.
Oh
Can-
my word, Code is. He shift walked just before Luga made
Yeah.
the corner. He didn't hear him run. And then they ran. Oh, it's going to give him just enough time to get that spike down.
Yeah, second and a half time remaining.
And Luca's got the recon dart, 2 shock darts available as well. More than enough utility to be able to play this. The question is, Reyna also with all utility and her Empress at full charge, is this going to be...
Luca's also got the recon that's just been sent out in a spot that can't get hurt. Oh, that was a beautiful shot.
Nice.
Stops Luca from getting that 4K that he was trying to get.
Yep. That brings us back to a 2-5, and now hopefully they might be able to get a bit more momentum going for SDC.
Hopefully, because now there's only a 3-round difference, and it's gonna start boosting the mental of Seagulls.
Yeah. No, I mean, you have to. It's all a mental game, isn't it?
Yeah. It very much is a who has the best like mental abilities. Like aim and like the way you play shouldn't matter as long as your entire team is working together in a good way. Like if you've all got that amazing mental, ooh, that was a big whiff from Buddington. But if you've got that amazing mental, you're gonna struggle losing to that opponent.
Yeah, definitely. 100% agree. You have to work as a team at the end of the day.
You don't know how your opponent's mental is gonna be either. Because say you're
and you have to try and break it, don't you?
Yeah, say you're having a bad day, but your opponent having a great mental day. That is the game gone for you.
Yeah, and talking about game gone, SDC now sitting at 2v3, and they're gonna have to try and focus.
Now it's down to 2v2.
One gets the trap. Funnington might. Oh wait, Bluewell? Hello.
Since when was Bluewell a mid? Oh, now they. Oh, that's the trap destroyed.
Does land one on Remza though, so Funnington is going to push up, trying to look for some sort of information. Bluewell is going to back around and join his teammate as they're looking to try and find an angle. Yeah, double peek possibly though. Looking at the wrong way. Oh,
he doesn't know they're both there.
Possibly the blinds are there. It is just too much for them to hold.
Yeah, he didn't know that they both got down to their spawn, and were both playing through main from different sides.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate.
Like, he knew there was one down there, but last he knew, the Jet was a mid.
Yeah. And I really like that wraparound from Bluewell. Even though, you know, that whiff was inexcusable, but let's not mention that too much.
Yeah. It was well played, though. Very well played.
Yeah. Definitely. Going into...
Ooh, and they're leaving one on A site again with the 5 pushed through main. Hopefully we can get that early rotate off of B from Seagulls.
Yeah, T6 has really conditioned this team. Oh, they've really conditioned SDC to think that they're going to push mid.
She only had a classic as well.
Yeah, this is a save round for them. The only person with the gun is Asmodeus. He's picked up himself a Guardian, so they're going to go for an eco this round.
Yeah.
It all comes down to just getting 1 or 2 picks can mean a lot for them in this situation. Cage's going to come up. They must know. Oh, can they spot? No, Asmodeus not even seeing the leg of Bluewell.
I only saw a pixel of the arm.
Oh,
and he saw it again.
Mate, does get 2. Brilliant.
3.
Could be able to
Can he get the 4th?
Shot's gonna come up from Croaks as you're looking to get the
Oh, no, he couldn't.
Go down. One more shot should land on Croaks, and Funnington is gonna trade that one out. And SDC getting themselves
they get the 3rd round.
3rd round in this game.
At least they don't have to save for another round.
Yeah, that's good. This is the 3rd last round of this set of this half.
Yeah.
So if they can make it work and at least win this one, they should be in a good position to buy for the final round.
Like, we know the Seagulls definitely have enough to full buy, and we know that T6 will have enough saved up from the ones that they didn't use, so that they can
100%.
also get the full buy.
100%. Flamey gets tagged.
This time only putting 1 on A has paid off for Seagulls, because you've got the 2... Well, you had the 2 on B, and the 2 in mid. But the 2 in mid getting distracted by the single Cypher. Nice rotate through from mates onto B. With
Yeah, they're still
Osmodius as
looking
well.
for the info. Still
But-
trying to find something.
Yes.
Oh, Funnington. Oh, Funnington! Timing, mate! Timing! Oh! So
I-
close.
No, I didn't get to see that.
Spike planted.
Timing was so close on that. Shot
Yeah.
from Fizz. Gets one on mate. Tag gets the information. Blood's gonna go. Trying to
They know it's-
from
Last
Renzi. He's gonna
player
take it out.
standing.
Funnington
Do they
grabbing
know-
two, one left.
Do they see the
Don't know where
rotate?
Flame is. Flame is behind. What a rat! The Cypher's playing the long game.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Made-
Fake. Oh, he's not gonna stick it.
Oh.
He should have stuck it.
Yeah, they should have. If they had stuck that, they probably would have got the round.
Yeah, and there was no trigger control from Flame. He didn't care. He just went straight for the kill and just ran around
Yeah.
for the second. Quite unfortunate, really.
Yeah, had the only gone with a voice line to actually get the kill.
Yeah, very true.
That is a very odd bundle that you have them actually speaking towards you.
Yeah. And we do have the Twitter force on Funnington. And now,
Yes, we do.
hearing that, they know Funnington placement. So, I mean, they're not even
Yes.
going to bother going there. We do have Cypher setting up on B, looking for
Yeah.
any sort of information.
If we can get Funnington where the Osmodius was, then it would probably be great because of
Mate,
how.
Mate, he's playing the rat. What? There's no way he knows.
Oh.
There's no way he knows. How did he know?
Oh.
How did he stop and know? That was crazy. He got forced right before he came around the corner, but it doesn't matter though, because Blue Whale is on site. He gets the kill.
It's
on
like he
Ramsey.
predicted he would be there.
Yeah, exactly. Blue Whale does looking for a corner. You've got mates on site with the ult trying to find the information. They know that there's at least 3 in A main.
But then
Can
you've also
Blue
got the
Whale
Tour de
stop
Force coming
Funnington?
up.
Tour de Force gets not taken.
Last
Does not
player
do anything
standing.
really.
No, that was very much ult wasted for Funnington. But we've still got the 3 lurking in main.
Mates gets
No.
one.
Ooh.
Beautiful
That would have been
game.
an-
Almost saw a first ace so far as well.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Last
That would have
round
been,
in
I
the
think,
half.
the second or third ace of the playoffs.
Oh, that would have been amazing to see.
Yeah, because we had one in the Seagulls game yesterday from the opponent Rays, from North Star, I
Okay.
think it was, and then we could have got the ace from mates.
Yeah, possible. Still on the scoreboard, 14-11 for mate. Really charging forward for the team.
Will we get the 9-3 curse coming through?
Possibly. I mean, people speak about it. We talk about the 9-3 curse, since SDC doesn't want to make it happen, as they now on the aggressive side. As we've got mates pushing up forward with the clone. Does get taken out quickly. Codex gets taken out.
I'm a firm believer in the 9-3 curse. Like, if SDC do lose this, I think they could get a chance of winning.
Possible. Mate's not going to let that happen, though. He is looking and really playing his best.
No,
he's
he's.
on the top. Oh, but his Fez was just a bit too quick.
I think they heard
gonna
his
come through.
footsteps.
Remza
Spike planted.
gets one. Now
Oh.
2v3. Odin and
Did they know the
He's
Odin-
actually going to go behind. It's going to be in there. So nothing really to do about that. Strike's going to come through. That's not going to land on anyone. Close. The corner. But he doesn't miss it. Oh my days. 9-3 it is, Nikki. And hopefully
Yes.
we can see something
sides.
coming up from this. Some sort of curse, as you mentioned. Maybe we can bring it back.
Hopefully we can get that dominant playthrough that we saw earlier from SDC. Because then, if they play off each other as well as they did earlier, then we can get that win that they are hoping for. Because then they're going to be on 2 wins through the playoffs from 2 out of the 3 that they need to go into LAN.
Yeah, they could possibly do a bit more.
Yes. It appears we're having a full stack onto A, with the 3 on the A for defense.
Well, Blue Whale's holding this. Dash available. Oh, Blue Whale!
Blue Whale gets
my
that nice
days.
pick.
Oh, that was nasty. Good pick indeed. Mates does get the trade though, and we do have
Yes.
that Omen falling low. So Codes is a bit low as well. They might be able to get something
Planted.
down here.
Yeah, at the moment there is quite a bit of a gun advantage from SDC because that breach only has a classic, whereas Hug mates has the sheriff.
Mates.
Another 4K from mates. That is beautiful.
And with my favorite skin as well. You're doing good, mate.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Best variant's the purple and yellow one, the purple and gold, but still a beautiful sheriff.
Oh, yeah. Really good round. That's going to help SDC a bit. Pistol rounds again. Doesn't mean a lot, but having a momentum like that off the bat with the 4K, that's going to really get the team's moral up.
The pistol rounds can basically just decide the eco for the first few rounds. Got that Omen pushing up on mid for the Seagulls. Will the Astra know? It's surprising that the Astra is on mid.
Yeah, I mean, it got that utility to smoke off anything, and you're playing kind of a hybrid, so you can smoke off B and A at any point in time. So
yeah, you can
trying to play that informational game.
You can smoke off both sides of the map, anywhere on the map, because of how her gameplay works. But I think they're just used to playing other smokes, and that's why they went through mid with the smoke.
Definitely. Ooh, Crooks. Oh. Gets 2 shots on Codes. He's going to fall a bit low. They really held that corner nicely.
Luger with the classic.
Them. That
Runs into the shock dart.
Didn't know where it was going to land, really.
No.
No casualties just yet. We got 2 low.
Yeah.
26. Pushing up to site, looking for something, yeah? They're on the defending side.
Mates
SDC
is down.
Holding strong. Well, Codes does get the trade at least on Croaks as he managed to land a few. Blue well, picking up to the right. Looking for the dash. The shot's going to be there for Asmodeus as he cleans up the rat, trying to jump on the side. Luger looking a little bit low for comfort.
Luger's own, although Luger only has 11 health. Oh, never mind. He is not going to get that clutch.
And Flamey is going to get down.
But he doesn't. He wouldn't have had time. Another shot of that beautiful side.
Good all-together round so far. 5 and 9, HCC clawing themselves back into this.
Yes.
We're seeing a completely different team. And whether that is from
It's from the
curse or whether that is just from their mental readjusting, we'll see when we get to the end of this game.
It's probably a mix of both because they have been playing quite a bit better than they were on defense. Because they are just sticking together and playing off of each other instead of having to rotate from each site to back up your teammates.
Yeah. The round is going to start and looks like SDC is setting themselves up to go for a full A rush. We got 2 on B and 1 mid. Mate's going to get taken out quickly by Femis. He does get stunned out by that utility, so that's going to make it quite difficult for him to do really anything. As they still manage to get onto site, we do have Codes getting the spike. He's going to be looking for something.
Do they know they're in heaven?
They don't just yet. Utility's going to be used straight through as Fez just holding this awkward angle. Codes barely seeing that pixel on his head.
Wasn't that a wallbang through the floor? Oh, floor bang.
But he did see the head.
Yeah. You just briefly saw his hair.
Asmodeus does land a clean shot though. Defusing is happening. I don't think they heard it, in fact.
No.
On the spike. 1v1.
Ooh.
Boddington. All you had to do was just wait for the defuse, but no.
Amazing pick from Flamey. Like,
it is a good round though for SDC because that was a buy round.
Yeah.
46.
Just had that amazing crosshair placement from the Cypher.
Yeah. Really good. And so far, they are really taking their time to make sure that these decisions are the proper ones.
Yeah,
They don't want to rush it too much.
Flamey putting the trips in a place that they can be jumped over. But it just depends on if SDC will actually see the trips. Ooh, got Funnington going up through mids. Can he get a kill with like the Headhunter or the Vandal? I don't know what he's got. I can't see it. But will he get the pick on the Astra?
Possibly. Flamey He's holding. That dot's going to scan him out, though. Mates decided to ult and go look for something. Flamey managed to get one on Asmodeus. Flamey gets another, but the trade's going to come up from Code. His mate's actually leaving his friend to die there. A little bit, maybe. Farrington grabs on a blue well. That's equalizing it a bit more. 2 and 3.
Will they expect them to come through heaven?
Possibly. This is the problem when you lose that third round, is even when you win it, but at a severe loss, you don't have the economy to fight back in this fourth round.
Yeah.
Gets a second, almost gets a second, as
that would have
is extremely low.
5 HP in a dream.
Literally, a little bit of a reactive armor. It does stack up, gives him a little bit more.
Yeah.
Mate's looking for the shot, does connect, and he's going to be able to clean up that round. As SDC grabs himself arguably a really good round.
Yeah, this half SDC have managed to get the same amount of rounds won as they did in the previous half, just doubling their score, whereas T6 have only managed to get the one through the 4 rounds. So the Seagulls showing off their more dominant side yet again, like they did earlier. Just getting the win after the win after the win for the rounds.
Yeah, they have to try and get back into that rhythm. 13-0 is quite a good score to start a game.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're just going to keep sticking. If it works, just keep going, eh? Like,
yeah.
It doesn't look like it's not going to work for them. Blue well, here comes the blind on the side. He's going to be able to pick on the corner. Classic in the hand. Is that going to be, is it an illusion? Maybe it is. Right.
No,
Next on one, Asmodeus does clean up with the open quickly. They're going to go for the plant immediately off the bat. There's a top left side. They do have something to play, and Logan's going to try and push on the side, but Croaks is up at the top end. They do have the battle to get the 2. Asmodeus and mates both down, quickly turning the tide here, making and turning it into.
Oh no, that was
the pig, possibly the shots to the wall.
The wall shot.
As they do manage to get a kill on Croaks. The plan from Lego. Lego's going to go for the defuse as he gets it down.
That was
Luga, sorry.
It was an amazing wallbang, but they just couldn't pull through. The teleport into the utility probably wasn't the best outcome for that Omen, but it was still a very good play.
Yeah, the timing on it was unfortunate, but they didn't peek off of it, luckily.
No.
And it's so tough, because I don't think they heard the diffuse coming from Luga.
No. If we still had the mechanic of pinging on the map shows the ping in game, then they probably just would have been able to spray through the smoke to try and get that kill. But because of that mechanic getting removed, they were just unable to do anything about it.
Very true. 2 to 4 is being used by Chamber.
But just no one showing up through mid, because they just expect him to be there.
Yeah, and even though T6 won that round, both Flamey and Croaks only could afford a Sheriff.
Ooh.
So, still an opportunity for SDC to get back into it. Good TP from Mate.
Yes.
Just completely pushing up and getting a good amount of space.
I don't think the Astra in heaven knows that he's there.
No.
Will he expect the people coming through spawn? I do not know. But he managed to get the Astra.
Croaks was a big thorn in the SDC side in the previous round. Managed to grab a few picks that stopped him from winning that one. So that's going to be really good for them.
That's cleared the entirety site for SDC. Beautiful offing from Blue Whale. But, ooh, the ult coming out from Blue Whale. Will he manage to get the ult to work? No.
A few shots on body.
Where?
Both picking up the side. They do manage to get one. Can they make it a second? Blue well on the operator. Flamey just...
Asmodeus on low health.
No! Flamey just aggressively going for those picks.
He tried to get the ult out.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to get it, but he just couldn't bite the bullet with it. He just missed. Maybe getting a few hits on it, but he was just too low to be able to do anything good.
Yeah, definitely too low. Match point it is for T6 as they now have to try and keep this momentum going. SDC so far is doing great in the second half, and proving to be quite a substantial team to go up against. But T6 really digging in deep here. And we're going to go into this next, and it looks like SDC is just going to keep going for that A side as well.
Yeah, T6 are one of the most dominant teams in the competition for this league, but SDC are really doing as well as they can, and they're proving it with the amount of wins that they've managed to get through this. But
that's tough though, because SDC just lost mate, one of their main AWPers and fraggers, so it's going to really put a thorn in their side.
Yeah, if I'm correct, the top frag for their team, but they are just got to be hoping that Cypher doesn't push out, and they can just get the Cypher that's up in heaven.
They might be able to go the utility of the back. Nice little dot. That's going to find a few flames. Going to go.
There goes the Cypher.
Blue Wave does manage to get one on Codex. Now, 3v4 after the spikes out in the open. It's been left alone as Modus drops down to the abyss. Can we see a case come out from Blue Whale? 2v5. Blue Whale pushing up aggressively forward, looking for something. They're going to get a dart out to get the information out. That's not going to tag anyone just yet. One left. No ace opportunity for Blue Whale, but it doesn't matter. SDC looking for it. He's there with a spray.
And that will be match. It was left the lone side, the lone. Oh, what am I saying? The lone chamber up in heaven to try and win that 1v3 for them to then try and win the next 5 rounds, which they just couldn't do.
Yeah. I mean, that was a tough game from the start. T6 really showed what it means to have good prep, and it looks like they had SDC figured out from the start.
Yeah, they just kept on reading them because of just their absolute dominance that T6 have had. I think they've won every single game they've played in so far this tournament.
Oh wow, no, well, that's definitely an achievement. And just looking at that last round on the side of my screen, it was so difficult for them to really get onto that. T6 just did such a good job at locking down that site. But yeah, that's going to be it for that game. We've got one more game coming up at 4 o'clock, I believe. So we're going to prepare for that. But thank you so much for everyone watching through Twitch. Nikki, thank you so much for casting with me today. It's been
thank you for letting me
having you on. No worries at all. It's been phenomenal having you on. It's really been a good game, and I'm excited to see what that third game is going to hold. But we'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care. See you in a bit.
Bye bye.